What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chris, and today I'm gonna show you guys how we got these shots. This entire cinematic setup was built with budget gear. The lantern you see in the frame was only about 10 bucks on Amazon, but it wasn't bright enough on its own, so we hid a MC light nearby to boost the effect. We added a nice VD light, I believe is what it's called, as a backlight for separation, and the homie was back there using a fog machine to make the light beams very visible. It's a simple setup, but the results were amazing. Going into this project, we went into it horribly. We just all got together. None of us had a plan, and none of us knew what we were going to do, what we wanted to shoot. So we didn't even know if we were going to take videos or pictures. But, so here's a tip for if you and your friends get together and want to create a film. First, get together and get a notebook out and write down what kind of mood do you want. Start there. Do you want it to be suspense? Do you want it to be emotional? You're mad, sad, whatever. Do you want it to be suspense? You want it to be epic? Whatever mood you want, start with that. And then once you get that, go down to lighting. If it's emotional, okay, so this is how emotional films are usually lit. Let's start there, go with that. Now let's think of the idea. And then just go with the idea. That usually helps a lot going into that order. And once we got the mood down, everything else started to fall into place and it came out amazing. So let me show you our setup. So there's a small MC light that we used, and oh yeah, so we also found a floodlight in the garage that worked really well with a nice VD light, the lantern, and the fog machine. Really budget friendly, but it worked insanely well. So this is probably one of my favorite shots in the entire film. So with this one, we kind of were going more sci-fi, like she walks in the room, sees something, and it makes her just snap and pull the trigger. So with this shot, we used the floodlight to kind of just give that green illuminance, and we didn't really use the nice VD lamp for it. And then in the back, we used a lantern. It was hung up on a doorknob, and then we used the MC light to kind of give it that little extra brightness. And this shot I thought came out so good. It's, like I said, one of my favorite shots. And by the way, all of this is filmed with the GoPro Mission 1. That in my opinion, it makes this even more insane. Because GoPro really did its thing with the Mission 1. Like, they really went all out with this and created a crazy good cinema camera that's smaller than your phone. But it just goes to show too that big equipment and all this fancy stuff doesn't really matter. Like, it matters to an extent, but for stuff like this, as long as you know what you're doing in the right lighting, you could pretty much make the most budget friendly thing look amazing. So this was a very interesting scene. So we were gonna just cut it at just her shooting and then just leaving and just cut it there, but we kind of wanted to add a little bit more to the story, so we decided to add the nice VD lights because they come with this feature that has like cop lights, as you can see. So we kind of wanted to see that gunshots went out and the cops were outside waiting to come in and figure out what's going on, and it was supposed to be a really emotional scene. And to be honest, I feel like we nailed it. Tanya, the one that's in the one that's acting in the film, is an insanely talented actor, and I feel like she played the emotional part perfectly. And I'm just truly happy with the way that this film like played out, because none of this was really planned, and it all kind of just played out the last second, and we were just going by emotion and going by just what could have happened next in the story. And this is one of the endings that we came up that was going to close it out, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So for this scene, we used the MC light to light the top of the stairs and the floodlight to light the bottom to really give it that intense sci-fi mood, and I think it worked out great. So this is how it looks from the bottom. Now tell me that does not look freaking insane. And that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching. By the way, we're still on the road to 500 and we're so close of being there, especially lately. It's just been, videos have just been killing lately, and I just thank you guys so much just for the support, whether it's comments, likes, whatever it is, subscribes. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And let me know down below, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the color and grade process, more BTS stuff like this? You want me to break down more lighting, more of the process? Whatever it is, let me know. But until then, thank you guys again. You're amazing. And always remember just to keep shooting, stay blessed. We out.